everybody out there. I know it looks weird. It's vertical. I don't know what happened, but YouTube wouldn't give me the setting
So
to
we're gonna go back to
horizontal.
Instagram.
So that was like one of the whole reasons we wanted to do YouTube was so we could do the horizontal, the landscape version. So I'm really mad about that. So I don't know. It could be just a freak thing. So
Right. I
we'll try
think
it
I
later.
saw something though about like that YouTube sent us about paying for something or something.
Well, we already pay YouTube Premium,
Well,
so
we might have to pay more.
huh. We'll check on it. You should have let me know. It's your fault then. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I can't keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna let me.
I don't think people care too much, really. They just want to see us.
I guess, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see.
Chatting.
Yeah. So I was knitting on a new project, which I'll talk about. I'm doing the Cami, which is a very simple Cami.
That's so cute.
But I'm doing it out of this Prisma yarn. You know why I do it after we put it on sale and only have a few left. But I'm using some pretty sharp needles, and now I have a hole in my finger. I don't know. It's happened before.
The lace ones?
Yep.
Oh, maybe that's why they don't make them anymore.
Well, I know,
But
then there's Chow Gu. Like those are even sharper.
Huh. I don't know. I do love that finish. It's very pretty.
I know. I do like these
needles. Is the yarn polishing them, or do you polish them?
You know that it could be.
Yeah, I think because I used to. I mean, I have some of those.
Now that you say that,
I old Addie lace tips.
They are pretty
and they have
shiny.
A brass finish. And I used to think, oh, I have to polish them, but then once you start using them, I do think they kind of polish themselves.
I just wonder if this particular
yarn
yarn did that because
no, they're super shiny.
Yeah, I do like they're so Addie used to make, they were called Addie lace, and they're pretty pointy, and they're kind of a brass finish.
They are a brass finish,
and
the
so,
brass is supposed to slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of grabby, so I do really like it, but they don't make those anymore. And so I think they brought in the square rockets because they're still pointy, but they have like the little dimples on them, so your yarn kind of grabs on that. So anyway,
needle technology.
That's kind of what I had at home. So yeah, I think this is gonna be cute.
Okay, so you can hold this up because this is our prototype. So if you don't know what this is doing, you can kind of measure something you're working on against the top in your wardrobe that fits the way you want it to. So this is it.
I guess I kind of did that with mine. So you're just about there, girl.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Whoops. Wait a minute.
Wait for it. Look. Oh my God, I am almost there.
Do you think if you finish that stripe, you'll be good?
I think I might be. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know, my fingers like holding, but yeah.
Based on this, now this is your top, but still the length. I'm trying to figure out like how, I only have 2 balls of this yarn. It's 306 yards or 273, one of the two. So I'm not done with this one yet. I still have a little bit left.
Oh.
So, but I think about halfway I was right here. So I kept thinking, see how long it's going to actually be.
Well, I feel like, yeah, you might, well, you could switch to a different yarn for the straps.
And welcome to Andrea, your first live. Well, let me tell you, this isn't the way they usually look.
No, it's fine. I think it's fine. You like our new set, everybody? We're in a different spot in the shop.
I know, but you can't see the things. Like we were hoping back here.
We'll have to move, maybe.
And we have a girl here, and you can't see her.
We'll just have to get creative.
Yeah, and maybe I'll check on that, see how much more they want us to pay.
God, it's all about money.
Oh, I know.
There was something that came into my brain and then it went away just now. I don't know what it was. It might come back.
Your sweater or your tunic
Isn't
is
it
so
lovely?
pretty.
Yes, we'll be chatting about what we're
these,
wearing
yes.
at the end of the program.
Yeah, right.
Because we have a little schedule.
Yeah, we do.
But
Schedule of events.
Right. So anyway, yeah, this I might next week have a part of a strap to show everybody, right?
And then it'll be the end of August. No, once you get the straps, then it goes really fast.
I think it'll be cooking pretty quickly after that. So yeah, Beliche by Atelier Amélie.
Okay, all right. I think that's right.
Still working away
I'm
on
just thinking about how I knit. I must, I must like push my. I think I push this needle somehow in my knitting process. So now everything came off the needle. So
Well,
I shall fix that later.
Okay. All right. So we have sort of a variety. We have a little bit of new to show you. We have a couple projects to talk about. We have a recap of our kids camp. So kids camps are all done
Yep.
for the year.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
just
fun.
FYI, I'm Linda and that is Sue.
Oh, hi.
And we're at the Yarn Bar in Billings, Montana.
Oh,
So
I know what I was going to say.
What?
So last week we, for some reason, spontaneously decided to count like the actual different yarns in the shop, and we
Right.
came up with like 85.
Right, we did.
And so we probably were. So we are now like we knew we had a lot, but anyway, we have at least 85 different yarns in this
Yeah.
store, which is kind of cool.
It is.
It's also a lot of yarn babies to manage.
Yeah, so really within that 85 range, I mean, you have to divide that up between different weights, and different fibers, and maybe different constructions like of yarn.
Oh, sure.
So, I mean, we've got a pretty big variety of yarn weights and fibers and construction. So I think really, no matter what your project is, you're going to find that we have a lot of yarns that can fulfill, like multiple yarns in one weight that could work
I know,
for your
it's
project. So
kind of neat, and to actually count that, it's like, wow. So not a lot of yarn shops, anyway, not to toot our own horn or anything.
toot toot.
But yeah, anyway, support your local yarn store.
Yep,
Again,
no matter who it is,
no matter
but
who
we
it is.
certainly appreciate
But
it
it's
when
kind
you
of
support
nice
here.
to think about that someone, we really do have a great variety. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and anytime you want to come and visit, we will be happy to show you and overwhelm you.
I know. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so kids camp was another great group of kids last
really
week.
fun. Like these guys,
So fun to have
yeah,
them in the
so
shop.
open to learning. I will say the first class really wanted to learn to crochet. This class was really focused on knitting, and they did a great job.
They really did.
And they had multiple projects that they were working on, and Liz had a little checklist so everybody knew, and everyone was talking about how many finished objects do you have.
I know,
because they
super
did. They
fun.
were really cool
Yeah.
about that.
They it seemed like anyway, it was great. We love that energy, and thanks Nicole for bringing your sheep again.
Yep.
That little lammy.
Was it Will or Grace?
It was Will, and it was like 100 degrees.
Right.
It was so hot, and that sheep, again, wool is breathable. And
Yeah,
he was
so
wearing wool.
He did not seem to mind.
He was a little more vocal. Maybe he just missed his buddy, Grace.
Maybe.
But anyway, that was fun.
And Nicole did say that they totally have different personalities. So Grace is definitely more
Spoiled.
Maybe, yeah. I think Nicole spoils them.
No,
but Will's a little bit more.
I think Grace was the bottle fed one. So
okay.
Totally, yeah, like a puppy. But anyway, so it was another great week. Thank you everyone for bringing your kids. We think we know everyone had a good time.
So
including us.
things they did, they made their own project bags. They dyed their own yarn the first day, And then the next day, Liz brought it in, and they started to learn to knit.
They learned to knit that first day too.
Right. Okay.
On some scrap yarn,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, they were. I think they. I never heard any. Knitting is not an instant gratification thing, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about it. You can't see something in a 30-second soundbite and say, "Done, I'm good,
Yeah,
moving on."
I feel like if you're project driven, you might be more of a crocheter because you want to get it done really
maybe.
fast.
But I think that is a wonderful lesson for anyone to learn, and kids, anyway, they were great. So the one thing that our Liz, camp leader,
Yeah, kind of went crazy for.
so pot holders, that's one of the projects that they do. So that's weaving, and Liz.
Yeah,
Liz
she
went
had
down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, she had so much fun. Look at that
But look how
one.
beautiful. So one thing Liz discovered is that these wonderful jumbo stitch markers from Cocoa Knits make a really nice little hanging loop instead of the curtain rings that she was using that could actually melt in a pot holder setting because that's plastic.
Right.
I mean, this is like enamel coated. I don't think that's gonna melt.
But look, she
at
made
that.
like a half one.
She figured out how to do
and
a
I
half
love
one.
those colors. I love them.
This happened on her weekend while recuperating from kids camp.
Yeah. She
shepherding.
just couldn't stop. Look at this Cocoa Knits one. It kind of matches.
That looks like a 1950s bathroom.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I feel like the tile in the bathroom.
And then this one, it's like.
It really plays off the black. It's like
I love it.
It's like her yarn that she dyed.
Yeah.
And look at that. It's such a fun design.
Colors. Okay, so pot holders are color play, pattern play.
And we forgot, we didn't forget anything, but we've got big bags of loops. So you can
I'll
create
get to that
your
in
own
a second.
color.
So the Friendly Loom Company has a little pot holder design feature on their website. We also have a really advanced pot holder pattern book
Right.
that Liz has. Look at that one.
And so the pot holders themselves, they used to just be 18 pegs.
I know.
But they just reintroduced it, won't be going back to 18. It's going to have 19 pegs.
We've got it.
So you'll always have that center.
Right. So that allows you to have a true center. And I don't know which one Liz did at home to play with that for us. It could have, I think that might allow you to do things like this.
That are just more even.
And you don't have to use that true center.
You've got that right.
You don't have to use that 19. You could set it up with 18. And okay, just a general pull. We've talked a few times about doing an adult camp, kids camp, adult camp. Would you be interested in going in depth on weaving with just the pot holder looms?
Right.
Because it's not like you set up a giant loom. It's 19. So comment if you are interested in that.
Or let
I
us
think
know.
Liz would love. She was down a rabbit hole for sure.
Yeah.
On
these. I don't
here's
know
the
how
one.
many did we have because she came out with 10 more over the weekend. So.
I know. It's fun. Again, and she mentioned something about putting them into a rug.
And she realized how she could do a half and half.
And then she did this. She does. I definitely, she's got the info for us. And this is, this is just such a fun, classic, amazing thing for kids of all ages to do.
I remember we had an adult
Saturday
a lawyer that was making these for Christmas presents.
Yeah, Saturday, a middle-aged man walked in to get more loops for his pot holder weaving. So it's a great thing. So just an FYI, they're here. We have some big party bag sets of Colored
like
loops.
rainbows, but sometimes some color themes and black and white.
And then we also have individual
white.
loops.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving all the stuff. Individual loops are here. You can come in, pick out 38 now, and do a pot
38,
holder.
and then we have white.
And we
which
also have white.
I've always thought it would be so fun to do a white one and like dye it or
I don't think Liz has done that yet.
I know, but in my brain, I think that would be so fun.
That would be fun.
And we've actually seen potholder rugs, like
My daughter did a potholder rug,
where you
probably
like
10,
loop all the loops
15 years
together,
ago.
and
She
then
made-
you actually knit with it.
She made yarn with the pot holders, and then, and she knit on like a size 35, 50 needle.
Where is that rug?
It's in her room still.
Uh-huh.
It's a little misshapen, but she was like 11 years old.
Right.
So anyway, so yeah, that's the pot holder scene. And if you have, if it's the dog days of summer, heat is here. And if you are inside with kids, and our friend in Roundup was down. She's got little grandkids visiting for the summer, and they were getting more pot holders. She's like, it was so hot, we couldn't go outside. We just made pot holders. So
I know, it's the thing about,
it's a good thing.
either icy cold
and
or
obviously,
super hot.
so Liz is well into her 30s, and this kept her well entertained for
a whole hot weekend.
of recuperating from kids camp counselor duties.
Yep.
So
I
anyway,
love all of these.
I do love these. These I use every time I'm cooking. One of the pot holders Carrie made me is right there. I use it all the time. So anyway, we love them. They're pretty awesome, and I do love this whole stack. I'm a little jealous of these.
I'm really jealous too.
The other thing Liz did, and I didn't think we pulled it. She did a sample with yarn for pot holders.
Right.
So wool, which is not flammable at all, is another option. And I think she had the kids working on that too at some point.
Yep.
So anyway, that's fun. We have a few new
Yep, we have some new stuff. So this is kind of fun. I'm sure most of you know about Arne and Carlos. They're our Norwegian friends, and always coming up with some new things. They love prim needles, and we do sell a lot of their double points, but they just came out with this fun little set of 32-inch needles. I think it's a 2, a 4, and a 6. And it's definitely a little different than the regular prims.
It doesn't have that little triangulated
No, it doesn't.
thing.
So it is, but it still has that little...
the little bulby thing.
Yep, but it's a round needle and
cables,
super nice.
Their cords are really nice.
Really
very
nice.
flexible and light.
Yep.
So these are made in Germany. They still are ergonomic, I guess, is what they're saying.
Yep. And then I've got we've got
it's
them
a
on.
little. Is it? Maybe not.
It feels a little different.
It
I
does
don't
feel a
know.
little different.
We definitely have them on the website. They're set up and a little bit of a deal. So they're normally 38, but they're 32 on the website. So
yeah, those are nice.
yeah,
So
I do
those
like them.
came,
I would
think
totally
yesterday,
use these.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a new yarn that I don't think we talked about last week, although I believe it was here. And that, sorry, this is it. It is from Plymouth, and it is Encore Mega.
So it's a super bulky. It is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So it'll be a nice yarn for just getting into knitting, maybe crocheting. It'd be great for a fun blanket to get through really quick.
Yeah.
We just thought it would be kind of a fun, different yarn for us, but I think
my thought for this is blankets.
right,
and that's how we chose colors.
Most are
too.
solids, but some are. This is their color spun, so it's a little bit different colors. So
some of you probably remember Plymouth Encore, or still use Plymouth
Yep,
Encore.
still
We
out
don't
there.
carry it, the worsted weight, but they do. Anyway, we thought that this might be a nice addition to our washable kind of blendy yarns.
Yep.
The price is nice. Encore is a great yarn for what it is.
A
We
good
just
brand.
can't.
Yep.
We don't have room to have to have it to its full glory because there's just a lot of colors, and we don't want to have that much acrylic in the shop, to be honest. But this is it's a great option. And we do understand that, sometimes washable blankets are pretty important to people. Machine wash.
Different, whoever you're giving them
Yep. So that's here. I know it seems a little like maybe not great to think about doing a blanket right now, but
people are doing them. We've had people
it's
in the
here.
shop. They're
I
doing
know
them,
it's
so.
here. This would be a fun, nice, quick baby blanket too. So anyway, so that's here. The other thing that is new is this design from the Mega company.
Yep, and so this is brand new for them. It's called, I don't remember, but you'll see it on the website. This is one of their carry-all totes, and we have a few different styles. And we got a restock of these two. They're little summery.
Nice summer
Yep.
designs.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is probably our best-selling bag, maybe item I don't know, since spring. I mean, this is not new, but these hold a lot. They're great.
And people are buying them for big projects, little projects, every project.
Yeah.
Baby projects, baby bags, baby diaper bags, because they're big enough.
Yeah,
so.
they'll hold it all.
Yep.
So these are back, and then this like plummy color is brand new, so that's fun. In this bag, I pretended like I was babysitting gal, and I was gonna head off to my babysitting job. So with my cool bag of tricks.
What you got in there?
Okay, so I've got
Miss Sue.
Got my pot holder loom.
Ooh,
awesome.
Fun. They're gonna love that.
Yep. And then the other thing I brought is some of our stationery. Because what kid shouldn't learn how to write a little note?
Yes, and our kids camp did write thank you notes.
And send a note. Just whatever.
Write a letter to your nana.
Exactly.
I would like to get a letter from my grandkids.
That be so fun to get in the mail instead of junk mail. So this one is a beautiful unicorn, and then this one just says hello. I think we have one other one right now. So these are here. I don't know if we've really said much about it, but we do have some nice paper products here. Okay, so woohoo!
Yeah.
Now there's just a couple of events coming up, and then we can just chat about what we're wearing and some projects.
Friday is a big event. It is you say it, Oaxaca.
So Oaxaca, the big part of state really in Mexico, is known for its kind of traditional weaving. And so last year we had
Alex Martinez and his sister.
Yep, 2 members of that family came, and they brought this gorgeous array of rugs.
Kind of like a pop-up trunk show.
Yeah,
really, is what it is.
It's a trunk show.
And so that's going to be Friday at 2:00.
Rugs and bags.
Yes.
The bags were cute too.
Yeah, they were. You will love them.
I don't know if you can see. You can't really see.
Not really see it.
Anyway. So they're coming Friday. They'll be ready to visit with people at 2:00.
Yep. Yeah. And expect a big, vibrant collection and some beautiful naturals. So we're excited about that.
That's fun. Okay, so that's that.
We have
August 2nd.
Yep. That is our anniversary. 7 years. Can you believe it?
7 years. 7 years.
I look back on those pictures 7 years ago, and I'm like, where is that girl? Because I totally looked, I think, different. And
I know. So. We've changed. That's what happens. Every year's different. So August 2nd, we'll have, it is also a new downtown event, Summer Stroll. It's also an art walk. It'll be, I think, pretty busy downtown, and that's always fun. But we're having like a balloon,
kind of a big selfie station thing, that we're gonna have in the shop. So that's gonna be fun. So,
cake.
Whether you have finished projects or not, we'd want you to come. But if you do wear them, take a selfie there. It's going to be fun. We'll have those pictures taking all day, really. We're going to have them, I think in the afternoon. So she's going to be setting up. We're
It's
kind of
also,
excited.
so, and then this weekend is the Copper Cave Fiber Festival.
Oh, is it this weekend?
It is this weekend. So that's over in Whitehall, between Bozeman and Butte.
So once you hit the Weavers, go up to Whitehall.
Yeah, check this out. Go over there. Yeah, totally fun fiber weekend. Okay, and then also the second and 3rd of August is Moz, the convention in Billings.
So the Montana Association of Weavers and Spinners. Yeah, that's going to be a giant weekend.
We are slightly overbooked, I think.
Yeah,
to be honest,
feel like so. We are going to have a booth at Moz, but Friday night we're going to be here at the store celebrating our anniversary. So, and we want you to be here for that.
Right. Farmers Market starts downtown this weekend.
Yep.
Oh
my God, Saturday was crazy.
Strawberry Festival.
Oh,
yeah,
it was like back-to-back people downtown.
Oh my gosh, it was.
I think everyone in Billings was there.
Yep, it was fun, even though it was so hot. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. And then also later in August, we have Cocoa Knits workshop scheduled for a Saturday afternoon.
It's getting filled. Bonnie Dean is going to be teaching her workshop.
Yeah.
And it's a really great way to learn how to do a really unique shoulder construction, just so everything is going to fit really nice. So there's like a little workshop sheet that you will learn how to fill out.
Right. Sweater workshop.
And I think that is August 17.
Okay, that's a Saturday afternoon.
And for some beginning knitters, you may want to tune in and sign up for the Knit 2, which is the Perfectly Easy Beanie. And I teach that. I teach you how to knit in the round. So anybody that's just come off of beginning knitting or just learning and stuff, that would be a great class for you. And that is actually kind of more at the end of August.
And we're totally wide open for Knit 1, beginning knitting in August.
That's right. We really have a nice list we need to call them. So
yep. So if you are interested in that or know somebody, it's a great class. Becky will teach it, and you will come away knowing how to knit.
You'll feel like you just can tackle anything.
Ready for fall knitting. So anyway, what are you wearing?
Well, I am wearing a little t-shirt called the Estiva Tee.
Isn't that pretty?
It's by a designer named Rachel Costello, and it uses Estiva from Lana Venday, which is a French linen and Italian wool blend. And our friend Nicole Ivy actually did this as a test knit for Rachel. It was really fun because we kind of connected with a lot of knitters around the country that partook and used this yarn. Just FYI, we're probably one of just a handful of people in the U.S. that carry this yarn. So anyway, it's got a really unique construction too. It's really kind of hard to see right here.
It is,
but it does start up here, and she has lots of like modifications on if you want your sleeve tight or do you want your sleeve loose. She's got lots of modifications, and the neckline's nice and open for the weather. So
it's gorgeous.
And I love this color.
The fabric just is.
Don't fondle me. Okay, fondle me.
The fabric is luscious. So nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Nicole, you did a beautiful job.
You really did, and thanks for letting me wear it.
Yeah, really, really
I'm not sure who's going to get this in the end.
Oh, I think it's a gift for you.
Yeah, because she actually did not knit it for herself. She knit it because, I don't know if you've ever done test knits, you kind of have to fit like the
where they need
they need this a certain size knit.
Yeah.
So
okay.
And what about you?
I am wearing this crocheted tunic that Jennifer made for the shop.
It's called the Arcade Stitch Vest. Yes, I think this is just darling. These little, kind of a little gather, little smocking.
It's really pretty. Yeah, I have been wanting to wear this for a while.
I love it. Well, I have another sweater right here, but honestly,
Oh,
She's kind of hard to see.
okay.
And so I think we'll wait till
okay.
another
Arcade
day.
stitch would be beautiful with this Dando Silk Plus.
And it is beautiful because we do have a sample in the store made with this yarn, and it's
so
gorgeous.
Pretty. It's, yeah. So really beautiful crochet stitch. I'm sure that if you had trouble figuring out the stitch, Jennifer would be happy to help you. We did have a little workshop for it quite a while ago, but anyway, that's what I'm wearing. I'm going to wear it all day.
Awesome. That's awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
we've got like 16 people watching
Really?
right now.
Wow.
That's a
Hi,
lot.
everybody. All right,
For
cool.
us.
Maybe they like this format. I don't know.
I don't know. Here,
Yeah.
let me see if I can get her in here. Hello, she says.
Ooh,
No, I
careful.
got her.
Got
I
her?
got her. She
Okay.
were dancing.
This is another knit top that Tammy, our friend Tammy,
And she made it out of the Silk Plus.
With the
It's
Silk
called
Plus.
Iris. She made a couple of changes. I do have another picture here.
maybe you should take it off the mannequin
Yeah,
and show it.
yeah, I think I'll do that. Here's the original.
Okay. So this, Tammy did modify this some. But that is the original. That lace work is very pretty.
So this is Tammy's.
Beautiful. Love
She
it.
pretty much followed the pattern, but she did make some modifications on the sleeve. Like if you go back and look, this is more of a kind of a fluttery, wider. I think the sleeve starts down here. But yes, this is a beautiful way to use that silk. It's a silk and cotton.
Boy, that just drapes.
I know. It
Yeah,
really, really does.
pretty.
So
Very pretty. So cheers to finished summer
I know.
tops. They're
I
gorgeous.
know. And Shirty's deadline is
yeah.
July 31st. We have got some super cute. They're so cute. This is one of
That'll
them
be
too.
one, yeah.
So if you're getting there, keep knitting away. We're
We
anxious
did-
to see.
Yeah, we did have a question yesterday if there might be an unfinished category, and I said yes.
Yeah, if we get enough
So, yeah, if we
unfinished
get-
ones, but
if
I'm
we
not
get some-
I'm not pushing
Yeah,
unfinished.
we still have time. Plenty of
We
time.
do have time. And the thing
Yeah.
about Shirties is, you probably don't have to do sleeves.
Right.
So.
I betcha I could make that my deadline for this.
I bet you could.
Might be good. I
Even
do like
I might be
deadlines.
able to finish mine. I don't know. It's a lot of.
Not with
I
your
know. I gotta
hourly.
wear a Band-Aid.
Need like a. Someone had like a.
Like a-
Sort of a protector thing.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know, but I will say a couple years ago I was knitting 2 sweaters. I was doing like the soundtrack and then another sweater. At the same time, I was using both pointy needles because like in the yoke area I kind of needed to do stuff, and I literally poked a hole and it was bleeding. And so I actually switched. So this is like a reason why you should have multiple needles in your stash.
Yeah, true.
The lace ones were really great for up here, but I switched to an Addy Turbo, which is a blunt tip for the body. There's nothing fancy going on there. You don't need it to have a sharp needle. And actually, that yarn's a little splitty. Like if I was working with the Turbo, I think it would be better. So once I switched to that, then my knitting, my finger healed up.
Go figure. Go figure. Anyway, well, thank you so much for watching, for being a friend of the shop. We appreciate each and every one of you.
We sure do. We'll investigate what's going on with YouTube, and we'll see what we do next week. All right. You
Have a
guys
great
have an
Tuesday.
awesome week. Talk to you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.